In response.
Hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
If you can't tell by what is going on here,
I'm Joel.
I'm Jake.
And today we're going to give away a box of Dominaria as promised.
Yeah, a lot of people said that, we aren't, generous with our giveaways.
So we're going to be today. Let's get right into it.
Actually, only one person said that. Only one person.
So what we've got here, guys, we've got all the entrants in a bracket right here. We are going to single roll-offs to determine each bracket. This harkens back to an old video of ours, one of the first giveaways we ever did, where we did it exactly like this.
I don't know what to do with the camera there.
We're doing a lean-in thing today. So we're going to do the roll-off with the die, decide a winner. If there's ties, we re-roll.
Yes.
We're going to use it as brackets. Everybody that entered correctly has been randomly seated.
Yes.
You should hear your name as we read through, because we'll read the name of whoever's up if you don't see it here, because I'm assuming that's hard to see.
Right.
Otherwise, you ready to get going?
Dude, I'm ready to get going, and I think we have, what, 89 people entered?
Yeah, something like that.
If you just simply left us a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We did get a lot of feedback. We'll be going over it in the future.
Yes, I'm trying to get in the picture here as well.
It's the feedback that we got from this is really going to inform our channel probably for the next 6 months at least. So thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for 1,000 subs.
And if you took a little bit of time, you're in on this now.
Yeah, this is a sealed box of Dominaria.
Here it is, the sealed box
exact
of Dominaria. You're gonna get this one. There it is.
Now you got some little kisses.
It's probably gonna have a foil Karn in it, foil Teferi. It's gonna be a Oops All Foil Mythics box.
We haven't opened a Karn between us yet,
no,
have we?
We haven't.
In all the Dominaria we've opened and played, no Karns have shown up.
No cards.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so
first, round one.
Let's do it.
First up, we got MTG Young Mage and Dexter and Michaela Larson. So I'll roll for MTG Young Mage. 6.
Oh, that's pretty good. And Dexter and Michaela Larson. All right, so make sure not to roll touching the table.
Right.
So it doesn't shake. All right, it's a 5. All right, so Young Mage, you move.
Young Mage, you win. Submit. There we go.
All right, moving on.
Next up, Luke Savanetti versus Tony Ordinas. I'm rolling for Luke. It's a 3.
And for Tony Ordinas, it's a 5. Tony moves on.
Tony, we have got you as the winner. Next up, we've got Jake McCreath versus Kiki DaPopo. Jake, you got a 4.
And Kiki, 2.
Jake, you're moving on.
Hey, I always like when a Jake moves on.
There you go. I'm gonna just click down there. Derek Maggs versus Technic 4. Derek Maggs, here you go. It's a 1, Derek, I'm sorry.
Oh no, Derek.
Technic 4.
6.
That will win it. Nope, okay, so I do have to do this. That's fine, we're good. Moving on, Technic 4, you won that round. Highlander Havoc versus Sean the Crow. Highlander Havoc,
it's
2.
a 2.
My rolls have fallen dry.
And for Sean the Crow, it's a 1.
Highlander.
Oh, Sean.
Highlander, that was enough, man. You got there.
Sorry, Sean.
The Styonaut versus Bois. Here we go.
Boy.
The Styonaut. 6.
And I love this meme, this BOI.
BOII.
2.
Who would win, a Styonaut or one Boy? The Boy wins. No, wait, sorry.
Styonaut won.
I am so off on that one. There we go. The Styonaut.
All right,
okay, we got it fixed. Tom Goddards versus Adam McAllister. 1 for Tom. Sorry, Tom.
For Adam, it's a 1.
Oh, our first reroll of the match. Tom, you get a 4 this time. And another 1. Tom, you are moving on.
Sorry, Adam. I feel so bad for everyone that I lose for.
Yeah, I know.
We've
got Jennifer versus Alexis. Jennifer rolls a 3.
And Alexis,
It's a 1. Jennifer, moving on. We've got Coaster Lover versus Jake Brentlinger. Another Jake. Here we go. 4 for Coaster Lover.
And for Jake Brentlinger, it's a 5.
Jake Brentlinger, you're moving on. Okay, Joel Longbaca versus Hugo Bruno.
All right.
Got a Joel.
Got some cool
Longbaca.
names in here.
Oh, fucking 1 for Joel.
All right, and for Hugo Bruno,
Can't even do my namesake.
it's a 4.
It is Hugo with the win.
Hugo moving on.
Next up, we've got Orc's Head Magic, our fellow competitor in Creator Season 1,
Orc's
and
Head.
Billy Imbeck. That's a miss. Orc's Head, it's a 2.
It's a bad omen. All right, come on,
Billy Imbeck.
It's a 5.
Orc's Head eliminated in the first round.
Sorry, Orc's
brother.
Head.
Billy, congratulations. Here we go, Spencer Messer versus Glenn North. Spencer Messer, there's a roll. I'm just completely failing the rolls.
You just have to roll it in that little thing.
Jake is on a mission right
Roll
now.
it in the receptacle.
Roll it into the receptacle.
Roll it in that spot.
Let me try this.
No.
4.
All right.
It's a 4 for Spencer Messer.
And I'm rolling for Glenn North. Now, some people did get a bye.
5.
If you were lucky enough to get a bye,
Yep.
you may not be hearing your name in this first round. Just
You're in
know
there.
you're already into the second round.
Rafael Ortiz versus MBK Reaper. 2.
2 for
Rafael Ortiz and MBK Reaper.
MBK Reaper.
It's a 2. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Off the box. Off the box. It's a 3 for Rafael Ortiz.
And for NBK,
it's a 1. Rafael Ortiz off the box for the win. Jake is sighing at me because I'm rolling the die off the box right now. Nukedon.
It's just asinine, that's all. That's all. It's just asinine.
Nukedon versus Woot MTG. Here we go.
It's fun, but it's asinine.
2-2 for Nukedon. Woot
And-
MTG.
All right, and for Woot MTG, I know this name. I don't know where I know it from, but I do know it.
From the online.
It's a 6.
Woot MTG, you got a 6 and you are moving on in the first round. Sorry to Nukedon.
All right.
Okay, Temporal Magic versus Wilfred Chartrand. That's a very cool name. A 1, sorry.
1 for Temporal, and for Wilfred Chartrand, it's a 3. That will be enough.
That will get there for Chartrand. Next up, Danny McPeak. I like that. Annie. Here we go, Danny McPeak.
That's
Got you a 3. Annie.
And for Annie. That's
It's
a 4.
That gets there. Annie, you move on. Sorry to Danny McPeak. Tim Bister versus Kanga Talus.
I know that Tim Bister name.
Oh, Tim Bister wins all the giveaways. Tim Bister, a 6.
Tim Bister.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gets a 6 versus Kanga. Gets a 5,
Tim
but
Bister.
not enough to beat Tim Bister, who actually did win the Arid Mesa giveaway.
Yep, he is the
Expedition Arid Mesa.
official giveaway winner. Dauk Skill R versus Tanner Redinger. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Dauk Skill R, you get a 2. Sorry, bro.
Versus
Tanner
Tanner.
Redinger.
It's a 6.
That will get there. Tanner, you're moving on. Here we go. Giovanni Nastasio. That's a hell of a name. That was an awesome name.
Yeah.
Giovanni Nastasio.
It's a 6.
Yeah, it's a 6 for the coolest name
And
yet.
for Christopher Kramer,
Hey, a very cool
It's a
name.
6.
Oh shit, here we go. Giovanni Nastasio. A 4 that time.
and for Christopher, a 3.
It's a 3.
Giovanni gets through.
Giovanni, you get the point. Here we go. Gateway versus Michael Giruz. Gateway 71. It's a 6.
It's a 6. And for Michael, it's a 6.
Oh, another 6. Here we go. Gateway 71. It's a 3.
And for Michael, it's a 4.
Michael.
That is Michael
Giruz.
Giris.
I don't know. Real Phantom Plays versus Gary Kaibach.
All right.
Real Phantom Plays.
That's
There's
a
a
2. Versus Gary Kaibach. That's a 2.
Here we go.
Get some rerolls.
Phantom Plays 3.
Gary, it's a 1.
Real Phantom Plays.
Sorry, Gary.
You're moving on. Florian Kolbatsky versus Pokelim Games.
Oh, I know Pokelim games.
Florian. Here you go, Florian. It's a 1. Sorry, Florian.
And for Pokelim, it's a 4.
Pokelim, you are moving on with the 4. Here we go. Justin Burdette versus Brand. Justin, you get a 3.
And for Brant Lenning, a 6.
Brant, you are taking it down in the first round. Fabio Volkner. It's a 3.
Versus Lewis Lang, it's a 1.
Fabio, you defeat Lewis in the first round. Last matchup of round 1. Christopher Finch versus Andrew Miller. Christopher Finch. It's a 1.
And Andrew Miller, that's a 2. That's enough.
Here we go. Andrew Miller was the winner. Moving on to round 2. Okay, so the winners from round 1 will be here versus either other winners from round 1 or people that got buys in the first round.
Yes.
So, here we go.
Round 2 is going to be grueling, so
My
we hope you make
teacher,
it through.
the Geek, MTG. Will you remove that die?
Yes.
My teacher, the Geek, MTG. 4 versus MTG Young Mage.
Here we go, rolling for Young Mage.
It's a 2. Young Mage eliminated in the round. That is Dose.
Sorry about that, Young Mage.
My teacher, the Geek. You move on. Moon Kawika versus Eric Chang. Here we go.
Sorry.
Moon Kawika. It's a 3.
And I'm rolling for Eric Chang. That is a 1.
Moon Kawika. That is good enough.
Sorry, Eric Chang is probably like, God, Jake, you had one job.
Anthony Erickson versus Tony Ordinas. Anthony. It's another 3. That's all
I'm
I'm
rolling
tonight.
for Tony Ordinas. That's a 1.
Anthony.
Tony Ordinas is like, God, Jake, you had one job.
There. Now we've got Caroline versus Jake McCreath. 3.
All right.
That's all I'm rolling.
Jake rolling for Jake here. Let's see if I can get there. It's a 3.
Here we go. Now I gotta roll better than a 3. Here we go. It's a 2. Caroline, I win with a 2 for you, Caroline. Smash Fork Leet versus Technic 4.
All right.
3. God, that's all I'm rolling.
Hey, it's consistently
5.
average.
Technic 4. You win. Dank Pickles.
Dank Pickles
Versus Highlander Havoc. Dank Pickles, here you go. It's
Why
another.
I just like that name, Dank Pickle.
This is a real die, I promise.
It is. 4.
There we go, Dank Pickles. Sorry to
If it were craps, is rolling a 3 consistently good?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can bet on it. Alex Thiel versus the Styonaut. Alex Thiel. I am only rolling 2s and 3s.
And
2
for
for
the
Alex.
Styonaut, it's
There's
a
a
4.
4.
That's enough.
Styonaut, you're moving on. After I tried to accidentally eliminate you in the first round. Lauren Wakefield versus Tom Goddards. Lauren.
Oh, that's a 1.
Our rolls are getting bad, everybody.
Tom Goddards, it's a 4.
Here we go.
Tom moving on.
Lauren, sorry for your loss.
This is fun. I like rolling dice for people's fate.
Felipe Arango versus Jennifer Maddie. Here we go. Felipe Arango. It's a 1.
And for Jennifer Maddie, it is a 3. That is enough.
That will get there. Booyah. Wyatt Reno versus James White. Wyatt Reno. It's a 2. Oh my God, my rolls are terrible.
And for James White, it's a 6. So if you are on the red die right now, you are in dire straits.
Yeah, sorry. People on the red die. All right, Orseto Morbido.
All right,
That's gonna be something dirty in another
Orseto
language.
Morbido
Versus Jake Brentlinger. Orseto Morbido. Hey,
it's a 4.
something better than a 3. I got
And
a 4.
for Jake, it's a 5.
That'll get there.
That's enough.
Jake, you're moving on. Courtesy of Jake.
All right, there we go.
Goku Dude 1 versus Hugo Bruno.
Just normally, Goku would win anything, but today, oh,
Here we go.
all right, that was a 1 as well.
You gotta grab that. I threw it off the damn table. Here we go.
For Goku Dude 1,
Goku Dude 1.
it's a 6.
It is a 6.
And a 1
Another
again.
1. That is my first.
I mean,
good roll.
Goku would beat Hugo Bruno. I don't know you, Hugo, but Goku wins against everyone except maybe Spawn.
RPM versus Billy Mbeck. RPM, you get a 3.
And for Billy Mbeck, it's a 5.
That will get there for Billy Mbeck. We're looking at Carlos Kilvix versus JK. Carlos Kilvix. It's a 4.
And for JK, it's a 2.
Carlos. Moving on. Vidar. Are you messing with the camera over there?
Sorry, I just want to make sure it still looks good. And it does.
Vidar versus Glenn North. Vidar. It's a 4.
And for Glenn North, that's a 5.
That will go.
Is enough.
Alright. Ty Dubcom versus Rafael Ortiz. Excuse me.
Okay.
Ty Dubcom. It's a 1.
And for Rafael Ortiz, that's a 3, and that is enough.
Rafael, you get the point. You are moving on. Chase Johnson versus Wood MTG. Chase Johnson.
That's a 5.
First thing over 4 gold.
And a 6.
You get to 6.
For Wood
MTG. You
Moving on.
are moving on. Botox Me 24/7 versus Affinity for MTG. 2 for Botox.
And for Affinity, a 2.
Also a 2. Rerolling Botox. There's a 2.
And for Affinity for MTG, it's a 5.
There we go. Affinity for MTG. You're moving on. Adam Laufenberg versus Wilfred Chartrand.
All right.
Adam Laufenberg. It's a 5.
And for Wilfred, it's a 2.
Adam, you're moving on. Wilfred, you stay
sorry,
here.
Wilfred.
The rest of us move forward. Colin Turzai versus Annie Lemon.
All right.
Here we go. Colin
For Colin,
Turzai.
that's a 2. And for Annie Lemon, that's a 2.
Re-rolling Colin Turzai. It's
That's
a 1.
And that's a
Lemon
6.
with the 6 moves on. Next up, Spaztastico Fro 1 versus Tim Bister, the man who can't lose. Gonna put a little juju on you there, Tim Bister. Here we go. Spaztastico Fro 1. Wow. 1
And Tim
against
Bister.
Tim Bister's moving on with the 4.
Tim Bister gets a 4.
Gotta be kidding me, Tim Bister. What are you doing?
Tim Bister's like, I sacrificed my soul to voodoo a long time ago, and I do a lot of giveaways.
Wanulu versus Let's Go Terps. Both these people got buys in the first round.
I know Let's Go Terps.
Here we go. Wanulu versus Let's Go Terps.
That's a 6.
6 for Wanulu.
And Let's Go Terps is a 4. Sorry, Let's Go Terps.
Let's Go Terps, man. I've been rolling bad all night, and then I get a 6 against you. RJ Conley versus Tanner Redinger. RJ Conley. It's a 5.
And for Tanner, that's a 3.
RJ, you are.
Sorry, Tanner Redinger.
Summer Starts versus Giovanni Nastasio. Summer Starts. 6.
6. And for Giovanni, that's a 5.
Red Dye's coming alive. Red Dye's coming alive. All right. Isaac Rogers versus Michael Giros.
That's a 5.
For Isaac.
And for Mr. Geertz, it's a 5.
Also re-rolling. Isaac gets a 3.
And Michael, a 5.
Michael Giros moves on. All right, next up. We got a couple more in round 2, and then we move to round 3 where stuff gets serious.
Yeah, round 3, you'll start to feel your butthole tighten a little bit.
A little bit. Here we go. Kevin Vasquez versus Robert Brown. Kevin, there's
That's
a 4.
And for Robert Brown, that's a 3.
Kevin, you are moving on.
If you were sitting there waiting, I'm so excited to hear my name and
Right.
you lose. I'm sorry. That's part of the giveaway.
Restart
Only
now.
one person can get the box.
Arnon Kantawang versus Real Phantom Plays. Arnon gets a 5.
And for Real Phantom, it's a 5.
Ooh, it's a roll-off.
It's some good roll-offs this
2.
this game.
Yes, we are.
Real Phantom, it's a 4.
Real Phantom Plays.
I always want the person I'm rolling for to win. That way I'm like, look how I did for you.
MTG Press versus Pokelim Games. Here we go.
Alright, I'm rolling for Pokelim.
6.
Ooh, that's a 6. Alright, Pokelim, gonna see if we can keep you in this. It's a 4. It's
MTG
not gonna be
Press,
enough.
you move on. Pokelim, you stay here. You need to look after the dead. Piam Nia versus Brant Lenning. Piam, here we go. That's a 5.
And for Brant, that's a 6.
Wow.
Enough to get there.
Brant Lenning, you move on. Piam, stay here. Help Pokelin look after the dead. Squidward versus Nicholas Godines.
All right.
Squidward gets a 1, sorry.
Oh, Nicholas. That's a 3, that's enough.
I'd like to think that Squidward is a reference to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me know if I'm wrong. Moonfire, 92. Fabio Volkner. Moonfire, here you go.
I feel like it's a reference to SpongeBob.
No, there was a character named Ward, and he turned into like a squid thing, and people called him
it's a double entendre.
Ward. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
And I'm rolling for Fabio,
yes.
correct?
Yes.
That's a 3.
I win. Fabio loses. Total MTG versus Andrew Miller.
All right,
here we go. Total MTG, got you. Here we go.
That's a 5. And for Andrew Miller, it's a 6
for Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller, don't say I never did anything good for you.
Andrew Miller was the winner of that round.
Gets in with a 6.
All right, round 3.
All right, so this is where you are about to be in the semis. And then we go to the final. Or wait, we're not at the semis yet.
Not quite.
Okay. Okay. So how far down does the bracket go? Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got 4 more rounds here to get through.
Round 4, round 5, semifinals and finals.
All right, here we go, guys.
Round 4. My Teacher the Geek versus Moon Kawika. My Teacher, you get a 2.
Moon Kawika is a 6.
Moon.
This die is on fire.
Moon, you're moving on. Anthony versus Caroline. Anthony, there's a 3.
And for Caroline, it's a 4.
Caroline, you move on.
Every one of mine are getting through.
Hopefully. Technic 4 versus Highlander Havoc. Technic, it's a 6.
Ooh, that's tough. And a 6.
Jeez, that die is on fire. Here we go.
Dude.
There's a 1.
And for Highlander, it's a 2. That's enough.
Highlander, that will get you there. The Styanot versus Tom Goddard's. The Stya. There's a 4.
And for Tom, that's a 6.
Jeez.
So many 6s on this dice.
Unstoppable on this one over there. Jennifer Maddie versus James White.
All right.
Here we go, Jennifer Maddie. It's a 4.
And for James White,
it's
that's
a
1.
Jennifer moves on. James, stay here. Look after the dead. Jake Brentlinger. Goku dude. Here we go. Jake.
Good luck, Jake. You're fighting Goku.
There's a 6.
Goku coming in with the 3.
Goku,
I guess he forgot to wake up and make it to breakfast. He missed breakfast.
Got him.
Goku is highly dependent on his Wheaties.
Billy Imbeck versus Carlos Kilvix.
Oh, dude, we're not recording. JK.
Don't do that. Billy Imbeck versus Carlos Kilvix. 3.
And for Carlos.
For Billy.
For Carlos, it's a 3.
Roll off. Billy Imbeck. It's a 4.
And for Carlos, it's a 6.
Carlos, you move on.
Getting in.
Remain here. Look after the dead.
Getting in.
Vidar versus Rafael Ortiz.
All right.
Vidar. There's a 5.
And for Rafael, it's a 6.
Always a 6.
Ooh. Ooh, this dice is spicy.
Woot,
I'm gonna take this with me everywhere I go.
Put it up my butt. Woot MTG, affinity for MTG. Woot MTG, you get a 6.
And for affinity, it's a 1.
Woot MTG. Woot, you're moving on. Affinity, look after the dead. Adam Laufenberg versus Annie Lemon. Adam Laufenberg. It's a 1.
And for Annie Lemon, it's a 4.
Annie Lemon, stay here. Keep going. No, sorry. Keep going. Adam Laufenberg, look after the dead. Tim Bister, Wanulu. Tim Bister, you get a 3.
And Wanulu. It's a 1.
Tim Bister using the voodoo magic.
Oh man,
again.
beat my dice.
I'm telling you, man.
Damn Tim Bister.
Tim Bister uses the voodoo. RJ Conley versus Summer Sturts. RJ Conley.
It's a 6. And for Summer, it's a 5. Not enough.
Summer, you stay here. Look after the dead. R.J. Conley, remain.
At some point, they just become the dead, right?
No. Michael Giros versus Kevin Vasquez. Michael G, it's a 2.
And for Kevin, it's a 2.
It's a roll-off. Michael G, it's a 5.
And for Kevin B,
it's a 4. Michael G, you're moving on.
That's really how we should do their names to protect their anonymity.
Yeah, definitely. Well, whatever. Real Phantom Plays versus MTG Press. Real Phantom, it's a 6.
Versus MTG Press,
It's a 6. Real Phantom Plays, it's a 1. MTG Press,
3.
It was almost a 1.
Ooh.
It is a 3.
MTG Press was probably like, I'm doomed. Not
MTG
with
Press.
me rolling for you.
You're moving
Press.
on. Brant Lanning versus Nicholas Godins. Brant L, it's a 3.
And
Nicholas,
for Nicholas, it's a 2.
Brent, you're moving on. You are moving on. Nicholas Godins, look after the dead. Moonfire 92 versus Andrew Miller. Moonfire 92. It's a 3.
And for Andrew Miller, it's a 1.
Andrew Miller was the dead person. Moonfire.
He was doing well.
You're moving on.
And then
Brent
my dice just pooped out on it.
All right, round 4. Who's ready? Are you ready?
Dude, I'm ready, man.
We're very close.
All right,
round
here we
4.
go.
Moon versus Caroline. Moon, it's a 2.
For Caroline, it's a 5.
Caroline, you are moving on. You are moving on. Highlander versus Tom Goddard's. Highlander Havoc, it's a 2.
And for Tom, it's a 5.
Tom Goddard's, you move on. Next up, Jennifer Maddie versus Jake Brentlinger. Jennifer M, it's a 6.
And for Jake,
It's a 2.
it's a 2.
Moving on, Jennifer M. Jake Brentlinger, stay here, look after the dead. Carlos Kilvix versus Rafael Ortiz. Carlos, sorry, it's a 1.
And
Rafael, wow,
that's a
here we
1.
go. It's a roll-off. Carlos K, it's a 6 that time.
And for Raphael, it's a 5.
There we go, Carlos K. That 1 scared you, but you remain in the game. Woot MTG versus Annie Lemon. Woot MTG, this one's for you. It's a 2.
And for Annie Lemon,
Annie L, it's a 6. Annie L moves on. All right, look who's coming up next. It's frickin' Tim Bister and R.J. Conley. Tim Bister, the Voodoo Magic Man. You gotta be kidding me. It's a 6 for Tim Bister.
And for RJ, it's a 3.
Tim, you are an unstoppable giveaway machine. It's absolutely insanity. Michael G versus MTG
I
Press.
want to do like more giveaways so that we can try to beat Tim Bister.
Michael G, here you go. Ooh, it's a 1.
Versus MTG Press.
It is
It's a 2. That's enough.
MTG Press, that will get you there. Last but not least, in round, what is this, 4? Round 4. Brant L versus Moonfire, 92. Brant, it's a 2.
And Moonfire. That's
It's a
a 4.
4.
That is going to be enough to get there.
All right, we are moving into round 5.
All right, so
Last round before the semifinals.
round 5.
Caroline versus Tom Goddard's. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Caroline, there's a 3.
Versus Tom. That's a 6.
That is a 6.
That is a 6.
Tom Goddard's. You move on to the semifinals. Next up, we've got Jennifer M versus Carlos K. Jennifer M, it's a 2.
And for Carlos, that's
It's
a
6. Jennifer M, stay here, look after the dead. Carlos K, you're moving on. Next up, we've got Annie L versus the Voodoo Man himself, Tim Bister. Annie L, it's a 3.
All right, and Tim, that's a 4.
You gotta be kidding, Tim Bister. You are an unstoppable giveaway machine. MTG Press versus Moonfire 92. Here we go. It's a 5 for MTG Press.
And for Moonfire, it's a 2.
I swear to God, Tim Bister's gonna win this. It's gonna be insane. All right. Tom Goddard's versus Carlos Kilvix in the semifinals, and Tim Bister versus MTG Press.
We have 4 people that this box is between right now, and those are the names.
Tom Goddard's. Here we go, brother. 6. for Tom Goddard. You like that skill?
And for Carlos, it's a 5.
Tom,
sorry, Carlos, you made it
moving on
all the way to the end.
All right,
here we go. Tim Bister versus
the Voodoo Man himself. Tim Bister versus MTG Press.
Rolling for Tim.
I'm trying to feel Tim Bister's voodoo. He's infusing this die right now. Here we go. It's a 3 for Tim Bister.
And for MTG Press, it's
wow!
a 6.
Cannot believe that Tim Bister is not moving on.
We did beat Tim Bister there. Tim, thank you so much for participating.
Ridiculous.
You've won a couple of our other giveaways, I believe. And
all right, guys. Tom Goddard versus MTG Press. We're rolling a best of 3 for the finals.
All right.
Tom Goddard versus MTG Press. Best of 3. Here we go. Tom Goddard, first roll. It's a 6. 5. So 1 for Tom Goddard.
That's it.
Next roll, Tom Goddard. Here you go. It's another 6. Wow.
And that's not enough.
Tom Goddard, you are the winner. MTG Press, if for any reason Tom Goddard cannot receive, you will receive the box. Guys, thank you so much for participating. We can't thank you enough for getting us to 1,000. Congratulations to Tom Goddard. MTG Press, if Tom Goddard doesn't get in touch with us, we will let you know and you win the box. Thank you so much, and I'm tapped out. Look forward to a lot more content coming out.
Yes.
We're moving to 2 videos a week. MTG Play is going to be on Tuesday, and every other week is going to be a Deck Tech. Fridays, check out for our regular videos. That's Deck Techs and normal videos, and then Play videos on Tuesday. I'm repeating myself at this point.
That's it. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate you sticking around and
thanks for 1K.
Because of you, we get to do awesome stuff like this. So, Tom, congratulations to you. Awesome day. I had a great time.
Catch you later. Bye.